Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another unboxing video. This is a requested one and I'm super excited about it. So this is the Memento Mori Oracle and Leonard, yeah, cannot say it, deck by Goodchild, and I want you to see exactly how it came before we opened it all up. So it is shipped from Canada, so keep that in mind if you're ordering. And again, this is not sponsored or paid for my review or unboxing, anything like that. I will link where you can get this particular deck down in the description box below should you want it. It's not affiliated, it's not an affiliate link, so this is strictly for your benefit. So here we go, I'm so excited. I have to say, it was wrapped so well. It came shipped in one of those little bubble wrapped envelopes, as well as this package was entirely bubble wrapped and taped. So like, I feel super confident that the package is going to be pristine. So it came out of the bubble wrap in this cute canvas drawstring bag. And then we open it up. Ooh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness! Okay, so we'll put that aside. All right, before we open up the pack, ooh, okay, cotton string. So if you guys remember, Claire Goodchild did the Antique Anatomy Tarot deck. And it's actually one of my favorite decks, regardless of the, with the cardstock. The cardstock is pretty bad. But hopefully, you know, it's still workable. Anyway, you can watch my review. I'll link it down below. Hopefully I'll remember to. If not, you can search it in my playlist. So anyway, here is a little business card, it looks like, of the lovers. And it has the website and her Instagram. And then, yeah, a little bit about the lovers card. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then this looks like, yeah, Lenormand, an oracle deck, sorry. So this looks like it's the guidebook. All right. Memento Mori in Latin means remember you must die. An artistic and symbolic reminder of the inevitability of death. Thick coal smoke wraps around your neck like bony fingers, playfully teasing your skin. The cobblestone streets are alive with the sounds and smells of a new day. White top tents are filled with grains and linens for purchase, and men in black wool coats chat away while the women ponder over the day's choices. The damp stone underneath your feet feels cool, and the faint scent of canna lilies lingers in the air. Each step closer sends a shiver up your spine. You see it now. The kirkyard is just ahead. The faded sign reads Memento Mori. Memento Mori is an 85-card oracle deck depicting the ritualistic and historical objects we use in life and death. Inspired by the iconography of the graves, the tools of witchcraft, and the advancements of the Industrial Revolution, this deck's purpose is to enrich your life on a deep and profound level. Warning, this deck should be cleansed often to remove the buildup of stagnant or otherworldly energy. Okay, and then it gives you a little bit of how to do that. And then it goes into, it looks like the cards here and their meanings. And anything else we should note? Nope. Okay. Oh, it gives you like the Lenormand meanings too. Lenormand is a style of reading that was created in honor of Marie Anne Adelaide Lenormand, who was a French fortune teller. So that is a type of divination I haven't gotten into quite yet, although I do. So keep in mind, if that's something that you're interested in, I am going to delve into that as well at some point. I'm going to try to get through the requests of everyone's decks as well. So if it's not up yet, don't worry, I'm working on things. So yay. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm super excited. This looks amazing. I love that it is wrapped in its own little packaging. So let's see. It's like Christmas. Oop. Oh my goodness, how cute. Okay, so I didn't mention the price. The price was a little expensive. So the price was, I think, $55 before shipping. You guys can check it out. It's going to be a little bit different depending on where you live because of shipping. So, and then the exchange rate, I believe. So keep that in mind as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this definitely is adorable. All right. Didn't know that there was going to be so much to unwrap here. Sorry, I didn't mean for you guys to watch me struggle, but here we are. This is the quality content. All right. This is super cute. How adorable is that? Oh, I'm excited. This is the kind of stuff right up my alley. I love like the kind of different, creepy, but like cute in a way, weird things like this. Anyway, so it is the little box. Flip top here. Oh good, there's no more plastic wrap. Thank you. Didn't want to have to deal with that again. Alrighty. I'm excited. Oh, look at the back. Oh, and it looks like it's worn. Oh, yay, I'm excited. So if you look around the edges, it looks like it's worn. I love it. Okay, yes, super cute. And it is labeled, and it has the figure just like the Antique Anatomy deck. The cardstock is, I feel, a little bit better than the actual tarot, but it's still a little thin. But to be honest with you, I haven't had an issue with my Antique Anatomy deck. So, I mean, yes, it's a little bit thin, but quite honestly, it shuffles just fine. It's been used a lot, and the wear and tear has been fine. So, you know, if you worry about the thin cardstock, you just got to be a little bit more delicate with it, unfortunately. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I am not that delicate with my cards when I shuffle. They kind of just, you know, they get a little beat up. But if you're a person that, you know, takes decent care of their decks, you should have no problem. Again, this is a more expensive deck, so keep that in mind too with what your preferences are, because it might depend highly on that. But so far, this is beautiful. I'm loving every image that I'm coming across here. And I think this would go really, really well with the tarot deck of hers. And so it is a bigger deck than a tarot. I think I saw it was 85 cards. So that in itself is more bang for your buck as far as the price tag goes, because normal Oracle decks are usually around 40 to 54, 55 cards, right? So again, you're almost doubled in your cards here. So again, you have to think about price in that situation, as well as, you know, the manufacturing of the cards, the packaging of the cards, which, by the way, phenomenal. I love this. This was like my own little Christmas gift to myself, little birthday present, whatever, to myself, because, you know, it doesn't show you the packaging really on when you order it. At least I didn't pay attention to it. So super cute. The card box itself that it came in, the packaging, was not beat up. So again, points for that. So, I mean, yes, if this calls to you so far, I think it's worth the price because of what you're getting and how it's being brought to you. It's just your preference. Apparently, you know, everybody's different, which is fine. But, you know, some people might want to spend more money on a oracle deck than others if it calls to them. And again, no tea, no shade, perfectly fine. I love this. This is really, really gorgeous. I'm excited to see what the guidebook has to say for their meanings, because this is kind of a different type of deck for me. I love that. And we'll see how it shuffles, and we'll see if it's easy for a beginner. Maybe if it is a little too crazy with the guidebook, that sort of a thing. We'll pull a card after we're done shuffling and just see how we would read it. But so far, it's absolutely stunning. Like, I've got no complaints. I think this will definitely be a great addition to her Antique Anatomy deck. I want to say she has one more deck on that site, but I can't remember. Things have been blending together for me lately. The cards feel great in the hand. They're a smaller card, kind of similar to like the Everyday Witch Tarot, the Llewellyn type decks, which is fantastic. I have no problem with that. So great for small hands. It's such a different deck. Like, you would expect the energy to feel really dark and really, you know, musty. Is that the word that I want to say? I don't know why that came to the forefront of my mind just now, but like, you know, when you're looking at, like, I'm just going to say antique stores and that sort of thing, and this kind of imagery and stuff comes up, or all of that kind of vibe, like, you would expect that energy to be there, but it's not. It's very like calming. It's not screaming at you in, you know, a weird way or anything like that. I mean, the imagery can be kind of dark like this, but like at the same time, it's very like, I don't know, it's very calm. Again, I have not cleansed it, so, you know, it's gone through the mail and all of that and multiple hands, so, you know, but I digress. It doesn't feel terrifying. It doesn't feel dark or twisted. It just feels calming and more of like this is just how it is. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I feel like you'll get a lot of different imagery when you're reading with this card. I feel like you'll get a lot of different, like more of matter-of-fact answers, which sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need more like distinct answers when we're doing a reading, right? It's, you know, sometimes we don't want a wishy-washy or like a love and light answer. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just sometimes we need a more like direct, like this is what it means. And I feel like this is the deck that's going to give it to you. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting from it. I do have a lot of like love and light type oracle decks as well as tarot. I tend to gravitate toward those if I'm doing more of a reading that not a lot of people are used to tarot. I tend to pull those out more. The people that are used to tarot or used to all of this, I can pull a more, you know, straightforward tarot deck or oracle deck. Those that like a little bit more dark and twisted, again, that was not a negative thing. If they like that more of a vibe, then I'll pull that kind of deck. It just depends on who I'm reading for or what I'm reading for. And that's the last card. Okay, so that was a lot to go through. Let's see how it shuffles. Oh yeah. Yes. That one wanted to come out, so we'll read that. If I can get my hands going, there we go. Yeah, this feels really good. The cards are still flat, they bounce back, so you're not getting the weird curved deck when you replace it all together after it shuffles. So that's fantastic. The thickness I feel is a little bit thicker than her tarot deck, the Antique Anatomy. I do feel like that is the case. However, if I'm wrong, it's just what I'm getting for right now. I really like how it shuffles. I feel like you're going to get a really, really good shuffle here. So yeah, just be conscious of, what deck you're using and how far to bend it back to shuffle, and you'll be fine. Like, honestly, unless you are trying to keep your decks in mint condition for a collection, like, that's part of using your deck, right? I mean, you can disagree with me. If you feel different, that's fine. But in my opinion, I like wear and tear on my decks because it gives it character, and it's your deck. It's your wear and tear. You are connected to your deck. So if I bend a card, like I mentioned in my Everyday Witch Tarot, I dropped a card, didn't know, and I stepped on it. And now that one card is bent in a weird way, and it makes me laugh every time I look at it because that's, that was part of the journey of the deck. Anyway, again, I digress. So let's take a look at the Hourglass here in the little guidebook. That's the one thing that I'm maybe not too happy about, because the guidebook here, just because, I like a little bit more from the author than just like keywords, but I get with this Oracle deck, you can interpret it maybe however you want, which is also a really good thing. So, there's two sides here. It's, again, preference, which nothing wrong with, right? So Hourglass. So we're looking at mortality, the countdown to death, time moves quickly, feeling pressured, or long-term future. So again, completely makes sense with the art, completely makes sense with the deck. Again, you can kind of interpret it however really you want, as long as, what you see is what you see. I really tend to gravitate more towards those types of decks now that I'm further along in my journey with divination. Is I like to be able to have that flexibility to be able to, use my intuition and not be restricted to, this is the exact meaning. This is what it means. No more meanings, blah, 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 right? So having that flexibility is important, because sometimes you'll get a feeling when a card gets pulled, and then if you go to the guidebook and it's like, oh no, complete opposite, you're like, what the heck? Like, this is what I'm getting. So again, with your journey in divination, tarot, oracle decks, always listen to your gut, always use your intuition, because 9 times out of 10, 9.999%, it's going to be correct. All right. So that's just my 2 cents. Again, everybody's going to be different, but so point being is this deck, I really do like how it is a little bit more flexible. So beginner, yes, I think you can totally be a beginner and use this deck, because it does give you a baseline there, and you can go go on up wherever you want to go from there. And let's take a look at the Leonard. I can never say that, and I'm going to horribly pronounce a lot of it. Let's see. Let's see, figure. Maybe it doesn't give it on here. Am I just not seeing it? Hourglass. Oh, because it's the 1 through 34 here and that's not. That's why. Hello. Okay, so 1 through 34 is what's going to be your Limard. Everything else is going to be in the Oracle part of it. So all in all, it is a more expensive deck, and I know I've spent way too much time, but I just really wanted to give it I did want to give it some time here, and I probably repeated myself over and over, but you know. I love it. I think it's great. I think the cardstock is fine. It's going to be fine. However, everyone has their preference. Let me know what you think. Is it worth the hefty price tag? Is it something that you would gravitate toward? Is it too simple for you, or is it just too dark for you? Or let me know what you think down in the comments. And, you know, as far as my opinion goes, I do love it. I will probably be using it a lot. I'm super impressed with the packaging. Super impressed with how it was shipped. And I mean, it's just such a unique experience when you get a deck like that. Like, that was fun for me. And I hope it was fun for you watching the whole process, because like, that is such a fun thing. Like, it's literally getting a Christmas present. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, I've gone on long enough. Let me know what you think. And, you know, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you'll never miss a video upload for me. Thank you guys so much for bearing through. And I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.